I don't know what. I don't know how Nestor didn't realize. We were just like looking down. We were not even paying attention up. And then when I looked up, boom, the light flashed inside, remember?
A flashlight.
Yeah. Coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah. LABB, who we running with, yeah. 2233, I'm on 10 again, yeah. State your name, big been dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button so you guys don't miss any of your boys' videos. So, today's video is gonna be actually a story time.
And a very, very good one.
Yeah, it's a story time of like, how do I explain it?
The times that we've... we would do
it's basically
bad
things that her parents didn't know about us before we started talking.
My parents, nor you guys.
Yeah, so these are basically things that you guys as well as her parents didn't know.
And yours.
And things that actually happened to us while doing those things. It's nothing nasty, nothing like that, so don't get nothing like that in your guys' head. It's actually just kind of funny.
It's hilarious, like I'm already laughing just thinking about it.
We are going to be doing kind of like a mukbang kind of video. We do have some raspados imperial right here.
Our favorite, guys.
Our raspados, and then we get these like, I don't know what these are called.
They're called churro locos.
Churro locos.
Camarones.
Instead of cueritos. As well
I just asked for
as
extra camarones.
Nicole has one of these churro locos too, and one of these drinks.
Mango drinks. They can't even see it.
We also have...
Look, this is the mango drink we get.
Yeah, they're hella bomb, guys.
Soup.
And then we also did end up getting some crepas.
The Nutella
crepes.
So bomb,
you guys can't really see it because
I really recommend all of this.
Yeah, like every time we go, this is kind of like our go-to things. This is the first time we're actually trying this one though.
The raspado de limon.
Yeah, we're gonna see how this is. I saw this and I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna try it because it looks kind of good.
It does.
So we're gonna get to eating and tell you guys some stories.
I'm gonna forget about the story and then I'm just gonna end up eating everything.
Alright guys, so let's get forward with the video and actually tell you guys from the beginning, when me and her barely started talking, all the way to the end when her parents already knew about us. So let's go ahead and actually get started telling you guys. Alright guys, so the first story was actually when? September something?
September 2nd.
September 2nd. I don't remember what I was doing. I remember I was home alone because my parents had gone to like one of my uncles or my aunt's houses and I didn't want to really go. And then my brother and my sister, I think they lived in Colorado still. Yeah, so I was home alone. And me and Nicole at the time, we were like kind of really good friends. We would text like on a daily.
That's not my name.
We would text like on a daily and I asked her what she was doing and she was like,
I'm gonna go to the movies with my brother.
Yeah. So she texted me that and I was like, you know what, let me shoot my shot. And what did I say? I said
sick ass invite.
Oh, I said sick ass invite. And she's like, come.
But like playing around, you know, like just come, like.
But she was gonna be alone though. Like she was just gonna, I don't know what you were gonna do.
Sit with my brother.
So when she said come, well, I shot my shot. You know, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go. And we ended up going, and then that's when like it kind of like started going off, like when we barely started like talking.
That night, the same night of the ¿cómo se llama? The movies. I remember you sent me like a long ass paragraph. I know. Saying, "Oh, I really like you."
It was hella cheesy.
That was funny.
But it was like.
That was cute, low-key.
Yeah, it was kind of funny though. But it was like super cheesy. But that was the first time we had ever hung out.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, guys, her parents didn't know about us yet. And her parents didn't really know she was talking to anybody. And it was not till a while that they knew. So that day, I got really nervous. No, not really that day. So that day when we went to the movies, I don't remember if it was when we were leaving or when we were getting there, that I was behind you guys.
We were going.
Yeah, they were going. Oh no, you guys were leaving barely. You guys were like on the street, and then you caught me turning behind you
I
guys.
even recorded you, didn't I?
Yeah, so
Every single time my parents would drop me off, Jonathan was right in front of me.
So let me tell you guys, every time we would go out, we would go to Westgate a lot just because it was more easy to play it off with her parents. My parents were a little bit more like easy to let me go out just because, you know, I feel like it has to do with me being a boy, that it was a little easier for them to let me go out. But I would always tell them, I would be like, oh, I'm going with a friend, you know, I'm going with a friend. They didn't really know I was talking to anybody. So it would always occur that when we would get there, or when we were right about to get there, I would always be behind her parents or in front of them. It was always one or two cars, and it was always a coincidence, like every single time. And I kept telling Nicole, I was like, parents are gonna find out that, you know, we're talking or something.
But did they? No.
Yeah, they didn't. And like, I don't know how Nestor didn't realize.
So he's like, oh, no wonder. Like, I remember your red truck.
Yeah.
So
that's actually not the first time. Oh, the second time was in the truck by your house.
Oh yeah.
So then flash forward.
I hate this
we
story.
did that. We did that like how many times? Like 4 or 5 times.
But
we did a lot of times.
Guys, I think my parents kind of know about this.
Yeah, we had already told them about this.
But there's like more other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
They don't.
So
sorry. Sorry. Don't get me in trouble. It happened a long time ago.
And keep in mind, guys, I was always a respectful kid. I've always been the same. So I never did it with the intentions of trying to get her in trouble. I realized at the time, like when we barely started talking, when she would have to kind of hide it, I knew that her parents were a little bit more on the stricter side, but not too strict. They were just like my parents, because my parents were kind of like that with my sister as well. So I knew somewhat what her parents were like. But I never tried doing it with the intentions of like bad, you know? It was always a good intentions. And I would do it because I would see myself talking with her for a long time. So I would see myself meeting her parents eventually and actually telling them. So the beginning of this, they actually know, like a couple of the things that we've already talked to you guys about, they already know that it happened. There's the second story. So let me keep in mind, we did this like 5 or 6 times. And then the next story is actually one time, I would always take them home from school. I would always take her and Melody home from school just because, you know, it was really hot for them to have to walk home.
Oh, you were so nice.
So every day after school, we would all meet up, would go to my truck, and then we'd chill at school for like 10-15 minutes, get an elote or something, and then would go back to, well, I wouldn't go to her house. I would just drop her off like at the corner. And like, yeah, towards the end when we were kind of getting like, we wanted to tell her parents, I would pull up to her house, but like no one would ever be outside. I would just drop them off outside. And this one time, this story, I pulled out like just enough to where Nestor was outside and he saw my truck. So
and I got with his friends too.
Yeah, so I got super embarrassed and I like stopped. I didn't even move. I stopped and I told Nicole, I was like, we do. And she was like, he
said that your truck went, and then like went back.
No, I didn't go back. We just stopped. But I told Nicole, I was like, what do we do now?
I was like, shit, just like,
what did we end up doing? We just ended up going. But my truck has really dark windows. So
he didn't know who it was.
Yeah, I was super embarrassed. And like my windows were super dark, so I didn't even say hi or anything.
Yeah.
I just dropped them off and left.
Dude, and every time he brings the story up, I hate it. Like, I get embarrassed. Okay, so what was another story that we've done? We've done this so many times that I can't remember.
When we hung out in front of your house. Guys, so the next, believe it's third story.
Yeah.
So this is a story time, but it has a lot of little stories in it. But the third story, it was actually, Nicole had introduced me to one of her friends.
Oh, this is like the times that we've almost got caught.
Yeah. So Nicole introduced me to one of her friends and I actually got along with him. Yeah. And we would hang out. And this one time we were at Westgate. We were just driving around, cruising it. And her parents were somewhere. They were not home, huh?
I don't remember where they were at.
No, they were not home. They were like at a family friend's house, I think. And me and Nicole were at Westgate. But we were all together. It was me, Nicole, and then like a couple other friends. And we decided to go back to her house. But not inside, like just outside. And we were like hanging out outside. I was in my truck the whole time though, because I didn't want to get seen.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
as you guys know, they have cameras, of course, and I didn't want to get seen in the cameras. So yeah, they have a lot of cameras. Like every angle would probably be able to see my face. That's why I didn't want to get off.
We have like 5 over there, 5 over there, 5 in the middle, 5 in the front.
so
Oh my god.
it turned out that I tried parking to where the camera wouldn't even see my truck, but it turns out that the camera did catch my truck.
And that's like, whose red truck is that? Like, whose trucks are
So
those?
he started piecing it together. He's like, the red truck dropped them off.
We're not
And then
slick.
the red truck was parked outside of the house. But it was more cars. It was not just mine. It was the other friends' cars too. So I feel like it was able to play off a little bit, but not as much.
We're so dumb.
So I guess Nestor asked Nicole whose red truck was that. Blah, blah, blah. That's that story.
I would always say like, oh, it's a friend.
Yeah, so we would always play it off. We would kind of just like, we were nervous to tell her parents. Like I would always tell her like I want to meet your parents already so we can stop like, you know, having to hide.
Yeah.
Because I really liked her at the time.
But this would go on for only 4 months.
I really liked her at the time.
Oh my
I'm just
gosh,
kidding.
you're so mean.
I really liked her, so like, you know, I didn't want to. I knew what we were doing
Whoa.
was eventually gonna make her parents like extra suspicious. So I wanted just to be straight up and tell them already, but we were like nervous to tell them because we didn't know how they were gonna react, huh?
I know. It was
And during
all
this
scary.
time, I think my parents already knew that I was talking to her. I think I had already told them, but her parents didn't know yet. So
I think your mom said that when I guess she like started finding out about me, you told her that I was your YouTuber friend.
I don't remember.
Yeah, she
I
told
don't
me.
remember. But so that was that story, right? And I kept learning, trying not to get caught. And instead of parking on the other side, I parked on this side of the street once, guys.
Wait, what? I don't remember.
When the cops went.
Oh my god. Oh, this story is so scary.
It wasn't even late. But her, like, I don't know which one of her neighbors has always had kind of like a little grudge for me, I would say.
Yeah.
Just because my cars are like super loud and obnoxious. But it was one day I told Nicole, I was like, come
I
outside.
think all my neighbors hate you. Like, who hasn't called the cops on you?
For real. But we were outside, we were just chilling. I think we were watching like a video on my phone or something.
Oh, because I think you brought food and we were just chilling.
Yeah, we were eating in the truck.
We were just trying, like, we were just minding our business, eating, watching movies.
Yeah, and then we were just like looking down. We were not even paying attention up. And then when I looked up, boom, the light flashed inside, remember?
A flashlight.
Yeah.
That the guy was holding.
No,
in,
it wasn't a flashlight. It was a light they have right here in the corner. It was a big light.
No, but the neighbor came and then he got the flashlight and started checking the car. Remember?
I don't remember that.
Yes. You're like, did you see that? And then I was like, no, what? He's like, he has a flashlight. And then I guess he went
maybe.
back inside of the house, and then like freaking 5 minutes later, you see a cop coming.
comes. And so he asked for my license and everything. And he took it to his car, and me and Nicole were like shaking. We were like, oh, what if he calls your parents?
I
What if he
know.
calls your
I was
parents?
like, shit.
And this is a story that we actually never told him because we were so nervous, and we just never brought it up again.
Yeah.
But like, it was funny because we were just eating, munching, watching a video, and then de repente a cop came, and he came back, and then he gave me my papers and stuff, and he's like, oh, well, we just got a complaint from one of the neighbors because he thought the truck was really suspicious.
Yeah, he thought
Since
we
it
were
was
doing
like,
thing.
yeah, he probably thought we were doing like,
Smoking or algo.
yeah, so the cops came and everything, and then that was it. That was it. That's all that happened. He came and took my paperwork. He was just like, all right, guys, well, be careful. He asked. He's like,
Remember?
do your parents know that she's out here? And we were like, yes.
I know. He's like, where do you live? I was like, right there. No, but then he did tell me, he's like, don't be taking off your clothes. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, the cop said that. But I feel like they thought we were doing like just because my
¿sabes
truck
quién yo soy?
my
Yo soy
truck
una
was,
niña
like,
bien bonita.
so dark and everything. You probably thought like, you know, we're probably doing something bad, like
Like,
illegal.
I think every cop is probably so used to like freaking bad kids, but I'm over here just trying to eat.
Yeah, we were just munching, watching movies. And that was that story. Honestly, I think that was the last time I actually went out without someone knowing, right?
Yes.
The last time that we actually went out, that her parents actually found out about us, we were going to quinceañera, remember?
Oh yeah.
And
That's the day they actually met you.
yeah, so we were going to a quinceañera, and her parents already had an idea. Her parents had already talked to her, like, are you talking to someone, I think? And they already kind of had in mind that she was.
Wait. That was a year ago. Because that was like around November, remember?
Yeah.
No, not a year ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
2 years ago? Oh, yeah, because we were about to be...
We weren't dating yet.
I know.
So, her parents already had in mind. But when I pulled up, I was in my dad's Tundra actually. I wasn't in my truck because I was also taking her sister and one of their friends. So I pulled up in my dad's Tundra, you know, chilling, vibing, listening to music. I was in a good mood. I don't know why. I was just in a good mood.
Because you were going to see me, duh.
And then, you know, I was all dressed up. Oh, I know. These stories are interesting.
I know. I'm just over here eating and everything, listening to you.
I was all dressed up and I was waiting for her because you were not done getting ready. She needed like 5 or 10 minutes still.
Like always.
Yeah.
Never changes.
But that day, when I was outside her house, Nicole comes out. And I thought she was going to be ready already, like ready for us to leave. But she didn't go to the passenger door. She actually went up to the driver door. And she's like, hey, my mom wants you to get off. Guys, my heart sank to the ground. I was like hella nervous. And I was like, oh, why
I look, I feel bad for you.
I was like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? So like, I tried getting off super slow. I tried doing everything super slow because I really didn't want to go inside to meet them. Yeah, I was so nervous. Like, it came a lot faster than I thought it was going to come. But in reality, it was already like 4 or 5 months in, no?
No, it was 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So
she's like, what did she tell me? She's like, if he wants to take you out, he needs to come. I need to see him. I need to know who he is.
I was there, guys. I walked inside. And, well, you guys know Nestor's full of tattoos and stuff. So I walked inside. I didn't even want to go inside, huh?
He was like right in the middle of the freaking door. Like, right
I just stood at the edge of the door, but I didn't go inside or anything. You know, I was like, hi.
He was so red, guys.
Well,
like,
yeah, I was nervous. And
redder than red.
And then Nestor was standing there, like, not mad. He was just kind of like looking at me. But like, he's full of tattoos. So I was like, oh, what I get myself into?
Hey, I'm not scared of him. Just kidding.
So, that's basically it. That was a story time. Actually,
like the day
how
that
it
you
was.
actually met.
No, it was actually things that her parents didn't know about us. A lot of these things your parents didn't know about us.
Yeah.
So, that was pretty interesting. I mean, I don't recommend doing it with someone that you guys don't know.
Yeah, true.
Because the only reason I went to the movies with her was because I had already known her for a really long time.
We had a whole class together.
I had already known her for like a whole school year. We would like text almost every day, so
we had her on and off. So when we were talking, like we would talk, we would just
so I was never someone random to her. Like, obviously she would not go with someone random to the movies. So
guys, do not do that. I know a lot of you little girls like think, oh, like I want a boyfriend already, I'm gonna go meet up with someone.
Yeah, guys, take your time. Don't just go with someone random just because you guys want something already. Like I told you guys, me and Nicole were already talking on and off for like a whole year. And it just turned out that after that one movie date, you know, it turned out to be... He
fell in love with me, guys.
But, yeah, guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video.
That's it?
Yeah? We talked a lot.
True.
Look,
you talked a lot.
20 minutes of footage.
Yeah.
I didn't even eat. I forgot.
I know. Ahorita when we go to my clothes, we're like...
Yeah, I'm
gonna be dropping everything in my shirt like I did like freaking 2 times. Can you see it on the thingy?
Let me show you guys this crepa first.
Guys, they're delicious. Oh my god, my leg fell asleep. Watch you drop it.
Look at this.
Actually, that is so bomb.
They're hella, I mean, it doesn't look so appetizing because it kind of like melted.
No,
but
it still looks bomb.
They're hella bomb, guys. So, if you guys have any story times that you guys want to know or that you guys want to let us read, I recommend you guys comment them down below. Doesn't matter if they're short, doesn't matter if they're long. I want to read your guys' story times, like funny, I don't know, just funny story times of things that happen to you guys. I want to see what you guys have experienced, what you guys have gone through as well. Just like you guys are experiencing what I went through the first couple months of our relationship.
You know what you should do?
What?
Whoever says like the funnier thing they've gone through will get a shout out in your next video.
Oh, a lot of people have been commenting that. Do you guys want... what do they call it? Post notification comments? Do you guys want that? Post notification comment shout outs? I've been getting a lot of comments of people asking why don't I do them, if I can do them. So why don't we start that today?
Yeah.
With this video, as soon as it goes up, I'll be picking the funniest, most interesting story time that I see in the comments, and you guys will be getting a shout out in my next video. So stay tuned for that. And this is gonna keep going over and over. I'm just gonna keep doing it in all my videos, giving a post notification shout out. So if I do ever forget, you guys remind me, and I'll do 2 in 1 video if I forget. Right?
Yeah.
But with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, like I told you guys, comment down below, hit that like button. What?
I low-key forgot.
Hit that like button. Comment, hit that like button, hit the bell button.
Just do everything. Share him. I like this video, and then swipe up.
And then swipe up. No. Whatever. You guys understand me. But we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.